All right. So today we're diving into something pretty cool. And I think, hopefully our listeners will find it pretty insightful.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, it's one of those inspirational pieces,
Yeah.
but it really kind of pushes you to like think about how you see your life.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. No, I think it's easy to kind of just gloss over these inspirational things. Right.
Right. Exactly.
But this one, it digs into like how the way we look at things, how our perspective like
Wow.
literally shapes what we experience.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's all about, moving forward, right?
Yeah.
And creating this future that's, even better than what we can think of right now,
That's a powerful idea, right? I mean,
it is. It is.
just to think that
Yeah.
there's more out there than we can even dream of right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think it uses this really, it's a simple metaphor, but it's like viewing life through a lens, right?
Yeah.
And so I immediately thought about like a photographer, right? Like they choose what to focus on,
Right.
what to kind of bring into sharp relief.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like the text is saying we kind of have that same power
Absolutely. Yeah.
with our lives, wouldn't you say?
Totally. And what's really cool is that it's not just saying like look on the bright side.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It's more nuanced than that. It's
Yeah.
specifically saying focus on the future.
Right. Yeah.
Where you're going, who you're becoming.
Yeah.
That's the lens it wants you to look through.
That's the lens. Yeah. And it connects that, future focus
Yeah.
to like a path. It calls it a path of growth, love, and learning.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's not just about like
Exactly.
getting to some end point.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the journey.
It's about who we become
Yeah.
along the way,
Totally.
which is it's really.
And it even says
Oh yeah.
a bright future awaits you beyond all that you may presently dream. And that, like when I read that, that really hit me.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, so growth
Yeah.
and learning can open up these possibilities
Right.
that we can't even fathom right now.
Yeah. We haven't even thought of.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
our current dreams aren't even big enough. You know?
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
It is, and it makes me think about like, you read about like compound growth and stuff,
Yes.
like
Yeah.
how small, consistent actions
All the time.
lead to these massive results, right?
Huge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that you just can't even see in the beginning,
Yeah, you can't predict it.
and I feel like maybe that's
Yeah.
part of what this whole like
I think so too.
bright future is about.
Yeah, no, I love that connection you made.
Yeah.
Because, we often underestimate, right?
We do.
The power of just that consistent
Effort.
especially when it comes to like personal growth,
Yeah.
And that actually brings us to another like key idea from the text,
Okay.
which is life is lived only forwards, never backwards.
Yeah, that one. I mean, it's so simple,
It's so simple.
but it resonated so much
Yeah.
because I mean, I've definitely had times where I felt,
Oh, of course.
stuck in the past,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Just replaying mistakes or like dwelling on what could have been,
Yeah, we all have.
Yeah.
And, while it emphasizes this forward momentum,
Yeah.
it's not saying just forget the past.
Right.
It's important to acknowledge
Yeah.
what happened, right?
Yeah.
Learn from our experiences.
Yeah.
But holding on to regrets or letting, past failures define us, it only holds us back.
Right. Exactly. It's about finding that
That balance.
balance,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Like honoring the past,
Yeah.
but not letting it,
Dictate your present.
dictate
the
the
future.
present or the future. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious about this voice within
Yeah.
that it talks about, right?
Mhm.
That kind of speaks these words of wisdom and guidance, Have you ever like felt that kind of like intuitive pull
Totally. Yeah.
in your own life?
I think we all have that
Yeah.
that inner compass
Yeah.
that's kind of like giving us these little insights,
Yeah.
these little nudges in the right direction, you
Yeah.
know? Sometimes it's a gut feeling, sometimes it's like a sudden flash of clarity,
Right.
but learning to trust that
Right.
can be huge.
Yeah. So we've unpacked a lot here, right?
We've covered some ground.
About perspective, growth, and moving forward.
Yeah.
But like what does this actually look like
Right.
in our lives?
Yeah. I mean, how do we embody these principles
Yeah, exactly.
in our, daily lives?
Yeah.
It's the $1,000,000 question, right? And, the text doesn't give us like a step-by-step, but it gives us a way to think about our choices.
Yeah.
So imagine this, right?
Okay.
You're looking back on your life 10 years from now.
Okay.
What are you doing today,
Yeah.
big or small, to make sure that you're going to be proud
Yeah.
of the path you chose and who you became?
Man, what a powerful question. And I think, to leave our listeners with,
Yeah,
we've explored some deep stuff today.
definitely.
And I hope, this deep dive has kind of
Yeah.
helped you think about your own lens on life,
Absolutely.
embrace growth, love, learning, and remember that brighter future
Yeah.
might be a lot closer than you think.
You never know.
Right.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, hey, thanks for diving in with us today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
And we'll catch you all in the next one.
See ya.